Hi Cancer, welcome to June. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I get to your reading, let's go over some things that are coming up this month. Mercury is going direct on the 3rd, after having been retrograde most of May. Saturn will go retrograde on the 4th of June. And then Mercury will go into Gemini on the 14th with the full moon in Sagittarius. Then we have a new moon in your sign at the end of the month. And at the same time, Neptune goes retrograde. So let's see what the cards say for Cancer about love and relationships. What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships for this month? What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships for the month of June 2022? What is coming up for Cancer? Okay, let's see. The Moon. The Two of Pentacles. The King of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Five of Cups. The Empress. The Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. And the Queen of Swords. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you start the month off with the Moon. That's kind of like it's a card of confusion. It's also a card of imagination. So don't let your imagination run away with you. I mean, in a positive sense, it can mean that you're being more creative this month. You might be tapping into your creativity. Anything that involves creative, music, art, dance, even cooking. I mean, you can be creative in any area of your life. If you're doing something creative, using your imagination, that's positive. But if you're letting your imagination work overtime, imagining scenarios without knowing the truth, that could work against you. So this is a time of trying to come out of a sense of confusion and know which way to go forward, because you have this Two of Pentacles here crossing you. This is someone who's juggling a lot. You're juggling two things. It could be two relationships. It could be two work situations. And you're probably trying to make a decision. Like, what do I do? Where do I focus my energy? I've got all these irons in the fire. I've got all these things. These plates are spinning in the air. And I can't keep it up forever. At some point, I'm going to have to make a choice or make a decision of where I want to go and what I want to do. Don't let your fears, sometimes the Moon can represent fears, or trying to make a decision, like see through the fog. You're not sure if you could trust someone. There could be someone in your life that you're not sure of. Can I believe this person? Can I trust this person? Because you might be hearing conflicting stories or just different information, and you're trying to sort it all out. The past, you have the King of Wands. So this could be someone that you're dealing with that's a fire sign, and the Page of Pentacles, someone that you're dealing with that's an earth sign. You also have the Queen of Swords, which is air. But the King of Wands is about leadership, taking action. And it's next to the Ace of Swords. So I feel like if this is not a person, this could be a person. If it's a person, it could be someone that is very outspoken, maybe a little bit bossy. Sometimes they could come across as a bully because they are natural leaders and they have very strong opinions. So you may feel like you're being bullied by someone. This person has a strong personality, so don't let them overwhelm you with their personality. And they know how to take action. But maybe it's time for you to take action with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about activating that warrior spirit and standing up for what you believe in and fighting for something. You could be confused about your relationship with this person. Like, can I trust this person? Can I believe? Because I feel like there's things that are hidden with the moon and things that you don't know. And sometimes we fill in the blanks with our imagination. Well, I don't know what this person is doing. And maybe they're doing this, maybe they're cheating, or maybe they're lying, or maybe this, or maybe that. And the best way to get out of that maybe state is not to fill in the blanks with your own thoughts, but to ask, speak up, communicate. And then you could get some clarity. I feel like you can overcome, you might be going through a shaky period in a relationship, and the best way to get to the bottom of it is to take action and communicate. You have the Page of Pentacles here. That is someone who's open to learning, open to the new. So if you might be deciding, maybe I should be looking for a new relationship or seeing what else is out there, or maybe I want to go back to school and pick up some new skills. The pages can sometimes mean a message. You may have heard a message from someone, received a message unexpectedly. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like things are changing in your life and in your relationship. And there could be some unexpected developments this month. You have the Five of Cups here. But at the same time, there's also the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there's, if you've been going through a difficult time in a relationship, there's a chance for a new beginning or even a new relationship, because you have two aces, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Five of Cups in the near future. So this month you may feel, Five of Cups is a card of regret, disappointment. So someone in your life may disappoint you, or you may feel like the relationship is a little bit shaky because fives represent instability. But it's not a total loss. I feel like you could salvage something from the situation, but you're going to have to take action and you're going to have to speak up. You can't just let things ride. This is not a time to go with the flow. This is a time to speak up, so that if there is any kind of miscommunication or misunderstanding, you can clarify it and you could salvage something from the relationship. It's not like that it's totally over. And I feel, especially with the Sun here in your wish fulfillment, that you can overcome whatever problems you're experiencing. And you may be, if you've thought about starting a relationship with someone else, sometimes this can mean, you're letting something go. So I don't know if there's you have to work something out where you have to choose between two people, let one person go and focus on the person that you want in your life. The Empress is here. This is a card of motherhood and abundance. Seeing the results of your work. It's in your negative thinking sector. So a part of you is thinking, I don't know if I can achieve what I want in this relationship. You're doubting yourself. That's where the confusion comes in. Maybe you're feeling a little insecure in a relationship. But because Cancer is this is the mother card, and you are kind of, Cancer is like the healer, the mother, the world's mother. So maybe you need to start nurturing yourself too, taking care of the inner child. Maybe you've neglected your own needs at the expense of someone else, to help someone else or to be there for someone else. And I feel, though, that there is going to be a breakthrough this month, but the fruits of your labor may not be realized until the end of the year. Or at least it will start when you start to take action, and it may start in September, in the fall and moving on to the end of the year. Because the Ace of Pentacles is about manifestation. It could be a new job offer comes in or a new opportunity. It could even be the culmination of a relationship. But I feel like and this as a time card, this is for December, January, February. So you may not see the results of all the work you're doing. So right now it's like you have to heal, you have to work with the present and heal what's happening in a current relationship and take action and communicate. and you could, reestablish harmony. But things are changing with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune can bring something unexpected, like an unexpected new beginning, a turn of events, or an unexpected change of events that brings greater harmony into your life, that brings success, stability. The Sun is here. This is a card. It could be a card of marriage. If you're already in a relationship where you're committed, it could also mean better times ahead. Like things are gonna, like whatever confusion or troubles that you're experiencing now are not going to be long lasting. You're going to come out of it, and you can connect with someone. The Sun is connecting with someone you really have a good time with, that you really enjoy being with, that someone who helps you honor your inner child. When you're together, you're like children, two kids, just being creative together, enjoying each other. This is like a great card, the Sun. It means that you can get your wish, but it may not happen till, I'm seeing this more like late summer, early fall, when things are going to start to really pick up. Then you have this Queen of Swords energy. Now, the Queen of Swords energy is someone who is using, this could be a person that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with an air sign. Someone who's been hurt in the past and has her walls up and is not letting people get close. So if that's someone that you're involved with, you need to break down the walls somehow. You need to reach them, be gentle with them because they've been hurt. And so even though they may seem unapproachable or cold, it may be only because they've been hurt in the past and they're just guarded. If that's your energy, it could be that you've been through a lot in relationships in the past and you're acting like the Queen of Swords, like, I don't need anyone, I'm very independent. But it could also be someone else in your life that, you wonder, like, do they really even need me? They're so independent. They seem like they don't need anything. But I think it's just a facade to protect themselves from being hurt. So whether that's you or your partner, you need to drop the guard a little bit. Let yourself be more approachable. Be open to love. Be open to be more vulnerable. Because I'm seeing the potential there is for joy, pure joy, and to create something solid and stable. And maybe even create something that gives you a sense of family. Because the Empress is about family, home, being nurtured. Maybe you're doubting that you could ever find that in a relationship. Like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever meet anyone that can, really make me feel loved and nurtured the way I want to feel. Or someone that I want to, share my home with and create a family with. Even if it's not creating children, but creating that sense of connection, that family connection. But in any case, the Ace of Pentacles is a great card for achieving a goal, for achieving success, for being offered the thing that you've always wanted. It's not just a pipe dream, but you're going to have to take action with this Ace of Swords. If you don't take action, it may just fade away in the mist. You have to take action. I mean, the energies are changing, but here's the advice I'm giving you. Don't let your imagination run away from you. Don't have fear. Don't be fearful and paranoid. If you have an issue with someone and you're not sure about them, communicate. But if you take action, you can manifest something really nice and something that's really stable. You can manifest, a new home. You can manifest a relationship connection where you're really having fun together, where you're being creative together. But you may have to drop your guard. And you may have to let go of the many things that you've got circling. So it may involve like releasing some of the things that you've been involved with so you have more time to devote to this relationship and to make it a success. If you're scattering your energy too much, you may not have the energy to be in a relationship or to manifest a relationship or to even work on a current relationship. For those of you who are in a current relationship and you may feel like it's on shaky ground, the Five of Cups can sometimes mean, you're dwelling on the past. You're focusing on what you've lost. So maybe you're still connected emotionally to a relationship that ended. and you can't move on. But you've got these 2 cups that are still full, so there's potential. Like, you can rebuild. It's not like everything isn't lost. So if you've ended a relationship and you're still pining away over this past love, there is love that's waiting for you. You just have to turn around and see those cups and think more positive. Like, yeah, I can recreate my life. I can get love back into my life. I can have a relationship that brings me joy and that leads to commitment. But I have to stop dwelling on the past. I have to release the past. And I have to make time. You know, maybe you've been keeping yourself busy because you don't want to deal with the hurt of the past or the pain of the past. But you may have to deal with it and release it, because there's an opportunity this month for a new beginning in relationship. So release whatever, if something ended, it's gone. It's the past. Let it go. You're not going to recreate the past. But you don't want to sacrifice your future dwelling on something that is gone. You're living in the here and now. So let's see what the astrology has to say. So we have this full moon in Sag, and that's happening in your 6th house of health and work, and the sun is in your 12th house. So these are psychological houses. They're health house. Like the 6th is health, your physical health. Are you taking care of yourself? It's also work. Something may come to completion. If you've had some kind of health issue, or if some work issue may come to completion, where you're finally seeing the truth of a situation. The sun in the 12th, you may have felt like, I don't have the energy. You might have been tired or feeling like being a hermit. You don't have the energy to go out and get what you want. You've been kind of like I feel like you're in the healing mode. But at this full moon, it's ending. It's like, okay, I've healed enough. I've taken time out enough. It's time for me to get back into the active life. And that will happen with the new moon in Cancer. But for now, at this full moon, you're going to see what you need to release. You're going to see what you need to heal. And Saturn is in your 8th house. And this moon, is trining. Well, the moon is sextile Saturn, and the sun is trining Saturn. So if there's been some fear about connecting with someone on an intimate level, you might have some fears around that. You may have to look at that. Saturn can help you overcome any obstacles. But it's going to involve being realistic, seeing things clearly, making a commitment, being in it for the long haul, releasing some baggage. Neptune is square this full moon, and Neptune's in your 9th house. So there might be some confusion in your thinking with Neptune and your belief system. Maybe you need to feel a greater connection to some kind of divine energy, or what do I believe? What do I have faith in? Neptune is also like the 9th house is, the communication houses. You might be confused about what you believe or what you think is possible. Or even like your spiritual path. I'm not even sure what path I should be on spiritually. But you're missing that divine connection. And that's part of the healing. That could be part of the healing. Maybe you need to explore different philosophies and connect with something that's greater than yourself, that's beyond the physical. And that can help you to heal. Maybe get involved in some type of creative project, because Neptune, the positive aspect of Neptune is creativity. And that can be very healing, like art, music, dance, theater. Venus is in your 11th house with Uranus and the North Node. So a friendship could turn to love at this full moon. The only thing that's stopping it is your fears. You have Saturn in the 8th house of your fears, of fear of intimacy. Something's blocking you from going after this new friendship or this new love. And it can be really exciting. Venus and Uranus together. It could be an unexpected, you develop feelings for someone unexpectedly, or feelings develop very quickly. But this person could be very, like a free spirit, very independent, or very exciting. But the North Node is there, so it's telling you, go in that direction. Don't be afraid. That's where you don't be afraid to go after your dreams. The 11th house is the house of goals and dreams and wishes. It's also the house of friendships, the people that you, like the groups you belong to. You could have an unexpected connection with someone that opens up a new world for you. Mercury is in the 12th house. It's now moved into Gemini at this full moon. So you're keeping your thoughts to yourself, but Mercury is squaring Pluto in an out of sign square. So there could be some, like your relationships are transforming in a big way. And maybe it's time for you to talk about some things that you've kept to yourself all these years. The 12th house is the house of, it's our psychological, like, programming. And it's the house of secrets and things that are hidden. So maybe it's time to talk about things. Talk about, things that have hurt you in the past or relationships that have hurt you so that you could overcome it and heal it. Mars is in your 11th house, connecting with Chiron in the 11th house. So it's like your friendships and the groups that you belong to can also help you to heal. Chiron is like the wounded healer. So maybe you've been wounded in certain cases, and you can join with other people that have the same wound, and you could help heal each other by communicating, by talking, by taking action to prevent other people from experiencing the same wounds that you went through. But Mars in the 11th is also telling you to go after what you want. Take action. And it kind of relates with this Ace of Swords. Take action toward what you want. It will bring, a really strong, you have an opportunity for a new beginning to achieve a goal that you've always wanted to achieve. There might be some healing that needs to be done. There might be some releasing of past hurts. And part of that is, communicating, talking about it, really, bringing it up from the surface, from the depths, so that you can see it and then release it and heal it. But I think you're going to be moving into a new energy at the end of June. Because at the end of June, on the 28th, you have this new moon in your first house. And the new moon is squaring Jupiter in the 10th. So I feel like you're going to be in this really positive energy. And a Jupiter square is not negative. It just warns you not to be too excessive. Like you may be so excited about this new beginning that you're going over the top with things. Venus is in the 12th. So you might, if you have secret feelings for someone, you need to talk about it. You need to bring that out. Communicate. Don't be afraid to reveal your feelings. It could take your life in a new direction. Mars is in the 10th. It's sextile Saturn in the 8th. So your career's on fire. You're like excited to go on this new path. The 10th house is like your life direction. It could mean a career change, like, where you're reaching some kind of goal in your career. But it could also mean a change in your direction, like something that you once wanted is no longer, like you might have a new path to go down that you're really excited about. Mercury's in the 12th. It's sextile to Chiron in the 10th. So I feel like you have things that you need to talk about. You need to heal. Before you can, like success is there for you in both career and in relationship. You have an opportunity for a new beginning with this new moon, in how you're seen in the world and how you even see yourself. Even in like a health issue, you can have this new beginning, new energy coming in. But I feel like there has to be some healing that can only be that. I think counseling would be really good for you right now, where you can talk to someone and find out about your unconscious programming, like what's keeping love from, like, what am I doing to block love? What am I doing to block abundance? Where do I feel unworthy? Am I doing any? What are my fears around love and intimacy, and even wealth? So if you have any of those fears that are keeping you from achieving the things that you've always wanted to achieve, now's the time to talk about it, release that baggage, and have this new moon bring it to you. I mean, Jupiter in the 10th house is abundance. It's opportunity. Opportunity is knocking. Are you going to answer? So my message for this month is, don't let fear hold you back when opportunity knocks. And take action to go after what you really desire. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear or whatever you experienced in the past, past hurts block you from claiming what you could achieve in this life, in this moment, in the now, and in the future. I mean, you've got it. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. The only thing that's blocking you is that wall that you put up to protect yourself. The only thing that's blocking you is that you're not going after what you want. You can't sit and wait for it to come to you. Now's the time to take action. You have Mars in the 11th house. You have to take action. Go after what you want. Things are changing. Don't dwell on the past. Everybody gets hurt in life. Everyone has losses and regrets, and, everyone's made mistakes in relationships. Don't let that drag you down. Release it. So what? Forgive yourself. Forgive the past. Release it. You're on a new path now. You have an opportunity for a new beginning. So claim it. So that's my forecast, Cancer, for this month. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did and it resonated with you, click on the like button, leave a comment, click on the subscribe button if you want to support the channel and constantly be notified about these when I post a reading. If you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website. We can get you on the schedule. So in the meantime, Cancer, if you're having a birthday at the end of June, happy birthday. Enjoy June. Opportunity is going to be knocking. It's up to you if you want to answer it. So have a wonderful June, and I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.